I usually double, triple check. So that's probably what I did. I wasn't paying attention, but even the best make mistakes. Good morning. I'm heading out. Guy said his door won't open. I kind of determined it over the phone, and he said he had a broken spring. So I know it's a broken spring at least. He's kind of way out there. Looks like he lives on the moon. I'm gonna try to get $789 for one spring. We'll see. I remember his job. I've been there years ago. It's kind of up on a mountaintop. Kind of weird to getting out there. So we'll see when I get there. I thought you were another customer that was he lived way up on the hill. Like he's the only house up there.
Well, there's one way up there. Yeah, that might be it out here. Here's where we are, and here's my problem.
Well, you seen the broken spring up there, right?
Yeah, I can see the broken spring.
Yeah.
After you told me to look, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That broke, and then you're right. The cable thing over here looks like it disappeared.
Oh no, those are on actually. You could.
How come I couldn't lift the door then?
Well, it's too heavy because you only got one spring pulling on it. Now you need both of them.
I would have had to disconnect that, but I mean,
well, you see the shaft? They're wound up these, and they're set into the shaft, and they pull on these cables, and they lift the weight for you.
I remember.
So if one's broken, you're not going to.
No way. I mean, the weight, the door is heavy.
Yeah, if one's broken, then it's too heavy for one to lift. So
yeah, I thought I would have to remove this.
No, the best thing to do if next time when you have power is to push the button and let the opener help you lift it.
Yeah. Well, no, I tried that and it didn't work. It opened about 2 inches and then stopped.
Yeah.
That was what happened.
No, but you got to help it. You got to take place of that. You got to be the other spring.
In other words, I could hold down the opener. I couldn't hold the opener down.
Will it work now on the battery on the thing?
No, it does not work. Well, let's see. I haven't tried it since it didn't work.
Yeah, let me see something there. It's gonna go down and then back up again, but you'll need two people because this door is really heavy. Yeah, that little battery lifted that whole door.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Can't believe it. Yeah, don't pull that red cord though.
Okay.
It'll come flying down like a guillotine.
Well, you should have heard it when I shut the door.
Uh-huh.
And it started to go, and all of a sudden, boom, and it fell probably 3 or 4 feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was loud.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky you weren't under it. Anyway, these springs are huge springs for a garage door. I mean, the gauge on them.
Yeah.
So, because this door is all wood. Do you have siding on the front?
I think we have siding on the front. Of course, there's all this metal in there too.
Yeah.
It's heavy. It's,
Yeah, these springs are probably going to run you. I don't know if you want to do both or the one, but just for the one is $689.
Okay. Well, no, I think you better do both because
it
broke.
I could give you a little better price than doubling it, but they'll have a lifetime warranty on them too.
Okay. I guess you may as well replace both springs.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll go ahead and get started. Okay. This is the time. 11:40. The drums, I set those first, and it'll hold the shaft in place. When you slide this down, if it runs in any rough spots, you can bang it either way. Okay, there's a typical mistake. I put the spring on the wrong side. When you guys are doing this, make sure this never happens to you. Okay, I gotta do it over now. And the best makes mistakes. So you gotta really pay attention. Now, back to winding the spring. Man, this door is smooth. You can hardly hear it moving. Yeah, sounds perfect, the door. Man, I hate making that mistake. I probably made it 2 or 3 times in my whole life. And then I put them on backwards.
What's that?
But that's a good learning thing, because then I can show. I put the right on the left and the left on the right, and I had it all put together. No, the spring.
Oh, the spring, yeah.
And I went to wind it, and I go, oh my God.
What have I done?
No, I was winding the left one. I seen it was the right. And I swear, I think of like 3 checks before I do that, because I don't want that to happen. Yeah, and that's it.
That's it. All right,
And
let me get the gate for you. Well,
Okay,
thanks, John.
okay.
We'll see.
I'll remember.
Did you say I have a warranty on those springs?
Yeah, actually, they started a new lifetime warranty on those ones. They're flex steel spring.
Lifetime warranty, huh?
Yeah, you won't have any issues with that. I even put bigger springs because I knew that door was heavier than normal.
That's fine.
So it's still heavy.
As long as it lasts.
Yeah.
I'll call you when it does.
All right. Okay, here's the check. $12.95 right there. You can see it. And I put the springs on backwards, so I had to do it twice. But this is the time. It took me about 45 minutes or so. Would have taken me 30 minutes. And that was a dark garage with no power. That's why we plugged in the generator, make sure it worked. Anyway, $12.95 and probably $50 in material. I'll just say 1,200 clear. Throw some money in for gas. Where are you gonna make 1,200 bucks in less than an hour? And if I didn't make that mistake, when I started winding the first spring, I realized I put the springs on backwards, and that's because it was dark in there. I usually double, triple check, but you know, I thought when I set it there, when you're walking towards the garage and you say this is a right-hand spring, a lot of times you'll walk towards the right hand of the garage while you're walking in, but that's actually the left side. So that's probably what I did. I wasn't paying attention, but even the best make mistakes. But anyway, I took it out. It cost me an extra 10 or 15 minutes. So if you deduct 15 minutes off of 45 minutes, it took me 30 minutes. So, and I don't like to rush anyway, so why rush? I'm making easy money. Do you see my hands dirty? No. Most people, they're in there all day, 8 to 10 hours, working their ass off. They can only take a 5-minute lunch break, and then they got to get back to hard labor, and they don't even get a check when they drive away. They got to go home broke. And then at the end of the week, they get a little check for like 500 bucks. Here, I'm getting a check for $1,295, and I was only in there for 45 minutes. And I'm driving away, and I feel good. Now let's go eat something good. Anyway, I'm in an area where there's no signal, so I probably have a couple calls lined up already. I'll probably be doing 2 or 3 other services today, and that'll be on top of it. So all you people that are thinking about getting into the garage door trade, or you're on the fence going, should I? Is this real? Are people gonna call me? I might know, how am I gonna get calls? All that. I'm telling you, this is magic. God brings you the clients. Like me, I don't know how this is happening. I'm 60 years old, and I'm still fascinated on how many people call me to fix their door. So you're gonna be the same exact way. You can't name all your customers. I have tens of thousands of customers. You get yourself in the business, people start finding out about you, and then you end up being the garage door guy. You get your name on your truck eventually, or you can do it right away as well. Sooner the better. You drive around, people pull you over all the time, say, hey, my garage door doesn't work. All the time they do that. Then you market yourself on Yelp or Google. And if you're on there, guess who popped up? You. You make this kind of money every day. Even if you did it 1 call a day, you're making over $1,200 a day. It's over $30,000 a month on 1 call a day for 45 minutes. Anybody who's thinking about making serious money, getting into a trade they're gonna like, get into the garage door business. Every single garage door, drive around and look how many garage doors there are. Every single garage door breaks. If you don't want to do this, that's fine. I'm trying to help, and I'm trying to get you guys to get incentive to take care of yourself, to be a go-getter. Don't listen to other people telling you what to do. The best part of being in the US is you get freedom. It's like land of the free. This is free. You get to do what you want, make what you want, go out and earn a living and do something you want to do that's not that hard. Yes, I'm driving around, look at that, my arms are out the window. I get to drive around, make good money. People call me, they need me. It's not they're wondering if they need it. They need me. It's like someone's having a heart attack, get over here. That's how they are. So that guy just did, he wanted me there yesterday. He called me and he goes, I appreciate if you come today, we have no power, we can't get out, and I gotta get my car out of here. And he was like in a panic, but I told him I really couldn't be there yesterday, but I told him I'd put him on the schedule, but most likely I'd be there tomorrow morning, which is today. Now I'm here, and I just made the money. So those are the customers you want. They can't wait. They need you. They only need you. They're not going to call a handyman to fix it. They're not going to call a carpenter or their contractor who worked on their house to fix it. Even if they did, and say the handyman showed up, he would tell the guy, I don't work on those. I don't even know where to get those springs at. You got to call a garage door guy, and then you're going to show up. You're going to call you. So everyone funnels the work towards you. They rely on you. So all of you that are laying in bed, or you're waking up and hating where you're going, you could be doing this. You could be getting up, going and making good money. You know, people waking up every day, they're hating going to their job. All these cars I'm driving right now, they'll probably hate going to work. I like going to work. I remember that. I remember when I was a kid, I used to get up and have to go to work, and I hated it. I thought, was it ever going to end? But I would much rather do what I'm doing now. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't pleasurable. If I stay in, I kind of feel lazy all day. I just mope around kind of. So I like having something to do. I like making a little money for it. I like being out in the real world. I like helping people out. That's a pretty good life right there. So if you guys are looking to get into a trade, a nice relaxing trade where you make way more money than attorney, I even think doctors, they don't make $1,000 an hour. Me, I can do whatever I want. If I want to just decide right now I don't want to work, I can just go, okay, I'm not working. Make them for tomorrow or the next day. This business, you feel good about it. You're helping people out. There's not that many garage door technicians, I'm telling you. Once you sign up, take the course, get in, start making the money, we could guide you the whole way too. Because, you know, it's very easy to guide you and tell you what to do. If you do it, you just repeat and you will be making this money. You just got to know the certain things about the garage door springs and cables and certain little tricks that you can do to make your life easy when you get there. You're gonna love doing this trade. They're gonna call you, you're gonna go out. You know, driving out there, you're making at least 500 bucks. That's like a minimal. I'm just cruising around, so I'm just showing you guys and just doing it for mainly that reason alone. My thing to you guys is sign up for this course, get this under your belt, give us a call back, stay in touch with us. I'll give you my direct number. You guys call me. I'll tell you every step of the way. It's not going to take that long either, because by the time you finish it, it'll take you about 30 days. If you already have a truck or you already have a van, it's going to take you like 30 days and you'll be getting calls. Your job, it will be around your life, not your life is around your job. So those people that are married to their job and they can't do anything, they're stuck. This is completely the opposite. Your job basically follows you, and you tell your job when you're going to be there, and you tell your job how much you're making. The other way around, it's not very rewarding to be told what you're going to get paid and when you're going to be there and how long you're going to be there. So I've changed a lot of lives by doing this. A lot of people are like, they tell me they're indebted to me for the rest of their life, and they can't believe how much money they're making. They love this business. They're cut out for this business. We have guys sending me a bottle of whiskey and all that stuff, Blue Label or something. I asked him what's Blue Label, and he sent me a picture of it. The best way to do it is to learn the right way, learn for inexpensive. There's, you know, 1 or 2 service calls you can pay yourself back. You could practice with those 2, and you're already paid back for the whole course. And then you still get access to the course. You get a lifetime membership to the course. So if you forget something ever, you can look back and they're all labeled. If you forget how to reset cables, I'll just give you an example. You can go right to reset cables and watch a little video thing there, and right out in the driveway too. Like you can go to your truck and watch it on your phone and go, okay, now I remember, and go back in. Just that alone, this class is worth it. So garage door people also take our course. You know, they see some of the stuff we do that they didn't know you can do, so they want to learn more of our tricks. So they just take the course because they know the money they make, $1,499, that's really nothing when you start making the money. So I know for some people they don't have the money, but I would do whatever I can to get the money, and I would get signed up and start making the good money, and then you'll see that it's really not that much money that you're spending for this course. You'll have a different attitude toward it. Once you sign up for the course, www.garagedoortrainingschool.com, you'll actually have access to the price sheets, and you can laminate them, put them together, and then it looks like an official price sheet. They'll do it for like $2.50. The ones you guys are going to be using, that's what I charged. And you can go do another one. Like I'm on the way to another one right now. A lot of times just the remotes and things, the extras that you sell them, like the keypads when you're there. A lot of times just those extra things I charge covers the cost of all the parts, even the doors. And then basically what I charge them for the doors is all clear. So this is something you guys will have to figure out when you're out there doing it, but it's exciting to do. I mean, you're making that kind of money doing very little. I'll probably get another service as well today. So if I do anything else, it's just more money on top of it. So it's not hard to make $1 million a year doing repairs and not working hard in this business. And when I was younger, I did all that, but I'm not doing it now. I'm just going to show you guys so you guys learn and are able to appreciate how much money you can make. And there's not that many guys doing it. So every door that breaks, every spring that breaks, every cable that comes off, anything goes wrong with a garage door, and you're in one area, even if you have 5 people in an area, there's too much work for 5 people. So you're going to be getting calls. Everyone who gets in this business does very well. So if you want to learn this business, the most inexpensive way to learn it, you can learn a trade where you make incredible amounts of money. People are paying $40,000, $50,000, and that was 10 years ago when they went to ITT Tech. And you had to fly out here, you had to pay for hotels, you had to pay for rental cars, you had to get up early in the morning, go there for a month or two, you lose money at work. That's if your boss would let you take off on work. A lot of people have kids, so now that we got this thing affordable for everybody, which the price is going to go up soon, $14.99 to learn this. You can, in one job, garage door opener, an hour's work, it's paid for your whole education. All you people going to college and all that for 6 years, taking loans out, and you're going and sitting in a classroom every day. Even if you're an air conditioning guy, they're not just going to send you out. The only real job to do where you can do it yourself and learn as you're going too, and we teach you the basic fundamentals. All you got to do is run ads, go out there when they call you, charge good money, and you'll figure it out, because of the amount of stuff we teach you, you're going to remember once you get there, and you're going to know how to do all this stuff. So I know it might feel intimidating, but you know what takes the pressure off on this business too is they want you to come out. They're like waiting for you. You're like an ambulance or something showing up. It's almost like people take their garages for granted. They don't have any clue how they work. They just push a button and it opens. But the minute something goes wrong with their door, the minute they break, they're lost at sea or something. They don't know what the hell to do, and you're like the only boat coming by. They don't care. They want to be rescued. That's how you feel when you go to these jobs. A lot of them. So get ready for that. It's a welcoming feeling. Some people you're more cautious, but I'd say 75% of people you go to are just, they don't really care. One guy just told me he changes rollers and services a door, and he charges $2,700. He said he does it all the time. I guess he said he's a good salesman, but it had nothing to do with salesman. What it is these people don't know, and they think that's what it costs, and their door is a major part of their house, and it's not working, and they just pay it. I'm not saying for you to go charge that, but 99% of the time you get great money for what you do in the garage door business. And if they say yeah, then you're doing it. If they say no, then you can always lower it and say you'll do it for this, or you'll see if you can get them a discount, and then you can lower it. It's a great trade to learn. It's exciting to learn it too. The fundamentals of a garage door, the way that it operates. Once you learn all that stuff, you feel smarter than the guy next to you. So anyway, I hope to see you on the next. Talk to you later.